This movie tells a story of a 19th-century widow who has to make an impossible choice when a foreign ship sinks off the coast of her Icelandic fishing village. This movie aims to chill with its tale, set in the unforgiving winter of 19th-century Iceland, but instead leaves audiences cold with its lackluster execution. It fails to deliver on its promising premise. The movie struggles with a plot that feels as frozen as its setting. The central moral dilemma of whether to save shipwreck survivors at the cost of the village's survival is intriguing, but is executed with a pace so glacial that it tests the patience. The narrative meanders without building the necessary tension, resulting in a climax that feels unearned and unsatisfying. The script lacks the depth needed to explore the psychological horror and guilt it promises, opting instead for repetitive scares and cliched storytelling. The characters, particularly Eva, portrayed by Odessa Young, are given little room to grow beyond their initial setups. While Young's performance is commendable, her character is bogged down by a script that doesn't allow for nuanced exploration of her internal conflict or relationships with other villagers. The ensemble cast, including Joe Cole, Lewis Gribben, and Rory McCann, deliver performances that are competent but constrained by one-dimensional character writing, making it hard to care about their fates. While the film's setting in the harsh Icelandic landscape should lend itself to a chilling atmosphere, the execution falls short. The horror elements, heavily relying on Icelandic folklore, are introduced with an air of mystery, but quickly devolve into predictable jump scares and a monster reveal that feels more disappointing than terrifying. The movie seems unsure whether it wants to be a psychological thriller, a folk horror, or a straightforward ghost story, leaving the genre elements feeling muddled and ineffective. There are moments where the cinematography captures the bleak beauty of Iceland, but these are not enough to save the film. The visual style sometimes tries too hard to evoke dread, using high-contrast lighting and shadows that feel more gimmicky than atmospheric. The score, while attempting to unsettle, often overplays its hand, signaling scares rather than enhancing the suspense. The movie had all the elements to be a compelling period horror film, but squanders its potential with a script that fails to delve into the rich tapestry of moral and psychological dilemmas it sets up. The movie's repetitiveness, lack of character development, and underwhelming horror elements make it a forgettable entry in the genre. In the end, this movie might leave you feeling more downed by boredom than by its intended frights. It's not worth to watch this in theaters, just wait on your streaming service.